I went to every individual in my family. I didn't want to make that mistake again, because I made that 3 years ago. I thought I was doing right by my family when I retired. So I made the decision unilaterally. Then I found out from my family I made the wrong decision. So I didn't want to make that mistake again. So I went to each and every one of them, and I shared with them and asked them how they felt about it. And then I let them have some time to allow that to digest, so that I could ask the question again and get more feedback from them, see if there was any change. They were amazing. They were amazing. And they wanted me to do what I wanted to do. But, you know, Sean is probably, would probably serve as a spokesman for the family, for the children anyway. And all of them were unique in their responses. But what Sean said to me was something I'll never forget. You know, he said, "Dad," he said, "if you choose to do this, I'll be ecstatic." He said, "if you choose not to do this, I'll be ecstatic." You know, and that's the way each and every one of the children were, and that's the way Sharon was. If you want to do this, okay, we're with you 100%, and we'd love for you to do it. If you choose not to, we love you, and we're with you 100%. I just got a message from my daughter Meredith. And Meredith, we were going to try to get Meredith up here. If I decided to do this, I wanted her to be here. The other 4 children are here, but Meredith is sick and couldn't come, and it really saddened her. So I got an email before I came into the building here, and it was a heartwarming memo. And most of you know about Meredith and know what her plight, you know, has been in life. You know, and she talked in this text about giving her inspiration and how proud she was and how happy she was. And she concluded by saying, "And yes, I'm in tears," which is quite frequent with Meredith. But she has been my inspiration, and she was a part of the inspiration for me being involved with this again. But you know, that indeed was the reasoning behind it. You know, I had to feel that I really wanted to do it, and that I would be able to make the kind of commitment that I've made in the past, and I'm comfortable with that. I do know that, you know, I've learned some lessons, and there are some things that I'll do that will encompass, you know, my family to a little greater degree than, you know, it wasn't as though they were completely neglected. They don't look like neglected children or grandchildren to me, but, and I've seen more baseball games in the last 3 years. Casey Stengel couldn't hold a candle to the number of games that I have seen, and I've enjoyed every bit of it, and enjoyed my family, and I have enjoyed them so much that I'm going to continue to do exactly that, and do what we can to, you know, put the K-State family together again, in such a way that they are comfortable, and that we can get back to the K-State way. And that is no reflection on anything, you know, that has taken place here in the last 3 years. Ron Prince is a good man. And I feel badly for Ron Prince. I feel badly for his family. I feel badly for his staff. I feel badly for their families. You know, it is real. I'm saddened. I truly am saddened, because he is a good person. A lot of people didn't want to draw that conclusion. But he is a good, genuine person, and he cared. He cared about the program. He cared about the young guys that are in the program. And that's, you know, that doesn't, I'm no different than that. You know, I'm going to care about young people. I always have. I've had the opportunity in the last 3 years to stay involved with young people in a little different capacity. That's important to me. And those of you that are in the media, you're going to have to put up with this. And that is, you know, I'm going to use this platform that I now have to promote some things that are really important to me, have become important to me over the last, always been important to me, but more so over the last 3 years because I've gotten involved with them. You know, you're going to have to endure every press conference. We're going to start out with something along the lines of Kansas Mentors. We'll talk about Kansas Mentors. We're going to talk about the Kansas Leadership Center in Wichita, Kansas. You know, we're going to talk about the Kansas Hall of Fame, which is about to be lost in the state of Kansas because it doesn't have funding. We're going to talk about the new equestrian center that we're trying to raise funds for here at Kansas State University. So our equestrian team, which is a nationally renowned equestrian team, which my daughter happens to be the captain of, or one of the captains of, you know, those things are important to me, and you're gonna have to bear with me. So, you know, if you want to miss that, then you miss the first 5 minutes of every press conference we have from now on. So, I could go on.